everyone, Reaper here again with another video. Oh, too many videos in one day, right? This video right here is my top 12 purchases of 2017. Sometime this weekend, I'm pretty sure this weekend, I will release my top 12 want list of 2018. But for now, we'll all just have to settle for my top 12 list of 2017, the top 12 purchases rather. Like I said, it's been a crazy year, and I'd like to thank everybody. I released a video earlier on. It was a tag video by Luther Manning, just asking us, what else do we collect? What else are we interested in? What are some of our other interests? And I did a 21-minute video on video games. So I appreciate all of you that have watched that video and have commented. It really meant a lot to me because, it's a hobby that's not really, has nothing to do with comic books. And I know sometimes when we see hobbies that are not really related to what we're all here for, comic book collecting, all that stuff, it's like, But I want to thank all of you that left comments. There's quite a few people to name, but all of you that have left a comment, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate your support. And I think it's a great tag created by Luther Manning, Patrick. Sub him up. Make your own video. I look forward to seeing some more videos. I have to check out a few tonight and tomorrow morning. I know some of you already made some. So I'm looking forward to checking those out, all right, to give support. Okay, my top 12 purchases of 2017. 2017 has been a great year. 2018, I'm hoping is going to be another good year and so forth. So let's get started with number 12. Now, some of these books you've seen already within my last haul, but, most of them are from the rest of the earlier in the year. 4-color 178. For those that didn't see my latest haul video, this was in it. It's a, Christmas. Well, I'm sorry, you're getting a lot of glare. There you go. Well, there's a little bit. It's a little bit better, I think, sort of. 4-color 178, the first appearance of Uncle Scrooge. What better time of year to show off this book? Uncle Scrooge. Scrooge McDuck, Ebenezer Scrooge, Christmas time, right? Perfect time to show it off. It's a really cool book, and I was very happy to add Uncle Scrooge's first appearance to my collection. I'm still going to do it over here. You get glare, you get glare. A little bit of glare. Number 11, Amazing Spider-Man 14. This was an upgrade for me. I've had Amazing Spider-Man 14. I bought that in year 2 of my collecting, when I first started collecting back in 1994. And for all these years, I just never bothered with upgrading it. So this year, I sold quite a few books, including my original copy of Amazing Spider-Man 14, to get this copy. It's a 4.0 copy, so it's still low grade, but it's still a hell of a lot better than my older copy. Those of you that watched my top 25 books in my collection, this was a video I did several years ago. I showed that book quite often in it, and you could see it had a lot of problems. Number 10, Silver Surfer 4, iconic cover. I'm sorry for this nasty bulb glare you're getting. I have a bulb over here to try to illuminate the darkness, but apologize for that. There we go, that's better. You have to put it on an angle. Silver Surfer number 4, iconic cover, wonderful book to have. This is something that I wanted for a while, and I was able to make it happen this year. So for all of you that actually have that book, I know some of you got it this year. It's a great book to have, right? Now this right here is no surprise. This is on my top 12. This is number 9. I have to keep saying what number this is because I'm going to forget. This is number 9 on my list of top 12 buys of 2017. And we all know why this is number 9. This is an upgrade. I had purchased this book earlier in the year, and then I upgraded it. I did a video inside the inside look of this book. A big upgrade. I've always wanted a higher grade EC book, and what better EC book? Well, there's actually a couple of them I wish I could have high grade, but what better to have than my favorite comic book cover of all time by my favorite artist, Haunt of Fear number 12. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If you want to see an inside look of this book, you can check out my comic book collecting inside look into a classic. That's the name of it, where I open it up and we take a look at it together. Now, this was in my last haul. Even though it's restored, I cannot deny, this is number 8, I cannot deny the importance of this book. Fantastic Four, number 5, the first appearance of Doctor Doom. Love this book. I'm very happy to have it, restored or not. It's beautiful, it's great, and it's all mine. And it's number 8. Number 7. Now, this was a surprise purchase this year. It's always great to have those surprise purchases, right? I mean, we all have in mind what we want to get for the year, and sometimes we get them and sometimes we don't. But something that just comes out of left field, and you're like, whoa, yeah, I want that. Crime Patrol number 16. This is the second appearance of the Crypt Keeper. Yes, it's a lower grade copy because the spine is pretty jacked up, but this is a book that you just can't pass up, or at least I can't pass up because I'm a EC fan. I know some people, they don't like to get really, really low grade ECs, but low grade ECs are, more affordable than higher grade ECs. And for those of us out there that do collect ECs, we would probably spend a little bit more. But for those that really don't, that just have a passing interest in ECs, are you really going to spend over $1,000 on an EC book? I know, even me as a fan of EC, I wouldn't want to do that. I'm happy with what it is. That was number 7, right? I think. This should be number 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was number 7. This is number 6. Strange Tales 110, the first appearance of Doctor Strange. Now, I had mentioned I had purchased this from a non-collector who posted it on Facebook earlier in the year. He had found this in his grandfather's attic. His grandfather unfortunately passed away, and he posted on one of the many comic book sites on Facebook, saying, hey, this is Doctor Strange. Anybody, want to make a trade? And quite a few people contacted him, and he chose me because he liked what I offered. I offered him cash, and I offered him a bunch of old Nintendo games and a bunch of other games too. He's a game collector, so we worked out a nice deal. I'm very happy for what I paid for it and what I traded for it, and the guy was really, really nice. And I'm very happy and grateful for him that he chose me out of the many people that were some people made some offers. A lot of people made shitty offers, people trying to take advantage of him, which is, always shitty. But I'm glad that, we made a deal, and thank you once again, if you're watching. All right, this was also on my last haul. You're going to see a lot of last haul in this one. Fantastic Four, number 4. I was super happy to finally get this book. This is a cover that, I always remember seeing as a kid, on back of cards like the Marvel Masterpieces, and seeing at conventions. This is the first Silver Age Submariner, and I've always liked the cover. So I've always seen it, and I've known about it for many, many years, and to finally add it into my collection was truly a treat, and I'm very happy to have it. So, not bad, not bad. I believe we're now on number 4. Yeah, number 4, I think. We're getting there. Get the angle. Albedo 2. This appeared in the first haul video of 2017 for me. I was able to get it early on. This, of course, is the first appearance of Usagi Yojimbo. I first learned about Usagi from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon and the action figures, which I loved as a kid. Right around the time I was I shouldn't say collecting, when I was buying video games or getting video games, I had a love for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too. I still have a lot of those action figures, most of them complete, but not in box. But yeah, that's when I was first introduced to Usagi Yojimbo, and always wanted to get this book, and I finally made it happen. It's a decent high grade too. I mean, it's not a 9.6, it's probably an 8.0, 8.5, but it's still a beautiful copy. And it's a rare book. There's only 2,000 of them in existence, so far as we know. Number 3. Tales to Astonish 27, the first appearance of Hank Pym, the AntMan, who would later become known as the superhero Ant-Man. This was another book I wanted for a while. This was on my top 20. A lot of these books were on my top books of 2017 to get, want list rather. And very happy to add this to my collection. I love the cover. It's one of my favorite early Marvel silver covers because of the creepiness of it. like the idea. I was fascinated with it, like ants dragging this miniature man into the anthole to do whatever with, eat, terrorize. It's creepy, has that creepy feel, and coming from reading EC books, I like creepy a lot. So nice to add that to my collection. Last two. Number 2, Showcase 22. Now this was not on my 2017 want list, but towards the middle of the year I was like, I was thinking about maybe getting this, so I started figuring out how I was going to get it, and hoped that I would be able to get it from at the New York City Comic-Con, which I did. First appearance of the Silver Age Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. Love the book, very happy to have it, and it's part of my collection. Now, maybe some of you can figure out what my number 1 book is of the year. It has to be this, low grade, but mine and complete. That's important. As long as the book is complete. I can't stand books that are incomplete, like missing a page or whatever. I just don't like that. Fantastic Four number 1. One of the top tier Marvel Silver Age books. Now mine has a lot of problems. It has some tape over here, and there's a little piece over here where the IND used to be is missing, a chip over here. But and a bunch of other things too. But it's complete. It's the pages are supple. They're not falling apart. They're not going to turn to dust once I open it or anything like that. But it has seen better days. But the best days are yet ahead for this book. Especially if this deal with Marvel and Fox goes through and they revamp the Fantastic Four. This book is going to be on the rise, and it's going to be one of the books I believe stays pretty high. All books go down in value for those that are interested in that sort of thing. But some go down a little bit, but yet keep their value. And like Amazing Fantasy 15, sure, I think it'll go down in value a little bit, but it's still going to retain a very high price, as will The Incredible Hulk 1. And I think Fantastic Four number 1 is on the verge of that, on the verge of greatness, to finally join those 2 books as a top, tier 1 Marvel Silver. For those that don't consider it a tier 1 Marvel Silver, it certainly is. It started the Marvel Universe. But the Fantastic Four, great. Super happy to have it in my collection. It was this wasn't on my 2017 want list, because I never thought I was going to be able to get a Fantastic Four number 1. I wanted one. Sure, I would have loved to have one, but I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get one of those. But things happened, and at my local comic book shop, a really cool owner worked out a deal with me, and I was able to get it for a fairly good price. Fairly good price. It's like I said, it's probably a 1.5, but it's mine. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, thank you all of you for supporting my videos, this one, all the other videos, and especially the video that I made about video gaming. That really meant a lot to me. Because it's another hobby of mine. And for those of you that actually sat down and took time to watch maybe 5 minutes of it, or 2 minutes of it, or all 20 minutes of it, I thank you equally. Take care, everyone. I'll be catching up on some more of your videos. I've been falling behind a little bit, so don't take that as if I'm not watching your videos. It's just, it gets crazy, it gets hectic here. But talk with you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.